What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I'm your host, Sherrod Cohen, and you are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about those things you might have heard or even saw. Today, I want to discuss the topic that stays trending in social media on all platforms, and that's 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. Some women say they will not do it, and some men call other men less than a man if you make your wife, girlfriend, or whoever you live with pay 50-50. So I was asked, what do I think about that? Well, I'm going to put it to you this way. 50-50 is just an arbitrary number. There's nothing that's truly ever equal. That's for one. For two, both of you all should be doing what Al Jarreau suggests and being in this love together. You know, we're going to be in this love together. Like cherries on the vine. It gets sweeter all the time, right? Okay, now, when you work, she works. Y'all both come home. And y'all take care of the house together. Man, we're in this together, man. We're in this love together. What's so hard about that? Why would a grown person want to sit on their ass and not do anything? You know, how can you call yourself an adult? See, if you're saying a man is less than a man for having a woman pay 50% of the bills, then what does that make a woman who wants to do absolutely nothing? You know, it trips me out. I heard a young lady repeat some things that I have said, and it felt good to have a woman validate it. You know, she was bragging about her situation was 50-50. And she was laughing about what is she going to do with that extra $850 a month that she saves with her man and her doing it together. And I've always thought like, wow, you women would rather pay 100% than have a man pay 50%. So if you were paying $5,000 in bills per month and he comes in and pay $2,500, that's unacceptable. You want him to come in and pay all of it. Somebody doesn't sound like they're too fiscally intelligent. I mean, because financially that makes a whole lot of sense. That takes the stress off of both of you guys, to be totally honest with you. But then again, that you know, no matter how you look at it, there's going to be a lot of women that will remain single for the rest of their lives. You know, and whatever the reason is, it's just a fact, right? But each person should be coming into a relationship willing to give 100. Each person should be coming in saying, okay, you know, these are the skills and the talents that I have, and I'm willing to offer them into this. You know, you got some dudes that can't cook. You got some dudes that will do all the cooking because the woman can't cook. When it comes to the kids, I mean, y'all created these kids together, so y'all should be doing it together. You know, if one person can pick up, the other person drops off in the morning, and one person picks up in the afternoon. Whoever makes it home first starts cooking or prep, you know, meal prep for the week. However y'all got to do it, man, do it together, because that way one person is not feeling the brunt of all the stress and the burden of keeping everything together will be on one person. You know, it makes no sense. Then I saw a woman complaining that she and her husband went on a vacation and he slept. Sure, you should have a lot of energy. You didn't work. He worked. His body said it's time to shut down. You want to rip and run and do all these adventures, but his body can't keep up with you. Now, if you take some of that burden off of him, maybe you can get that vacation you wanted where it was family time and he's full of energy. I mean, you can't have it all. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't have it all. You cannot have it all. And let's stop telling people that they can have anything they want, because that's not true. I don't give a damn how hard you try. You cannot have anything you want out of life. You know, no matter how hard you try, you can't do it. So this 50-50 thing is really, maybe I look at it from a more mature mindset. 50-50 is not about finances. 50-50 is about, we're doing this thing together. But I don't like 50-50 because I think if we're doing 50-50, that means we're both bullshitting, we're half-stepping. So I believe in 100, and we both put in everything we got. Your 100 is not going to equal my 100 all the time, and vice versa, because sometimes we're going to have a little bit more to give, and that's okay. The effort is what is appreciated a lot of times. So, man, if you're gonna find yourself in a relationship, at least get somebody that you're comparable to. If they don't want to pay any bills and you don't want her to pay any bills because that boosts your ego up to say that you pay all the bills for your woman, brother, get you a trophy that's gonna sit there and really can't do anything because she's no longer an asset. She's a liability. To be totally honest with you, since we always want to look at things like in business terms, she's not an asset. She's a liability. If you're already established, if she's not helping with the business or doing any of that thing, I don't see all this. Oh, well, she got the kids. That really means nothing to me. Who can't raise kids and go to work? Oh, my bad. There's a lot of women that's failing at that right now, but that's another podcast for another day. But the point is, you all want some things from people that you're not willing to give. If this man falls on hard times, then what? Then what? Then what are you gonna do? You all you gotta protect yourself from all the things that could possibly happen, especially if you're a black man. You can walk out here and anything can happen at any time. So all I'm saying is find you somebody that's comparable to you. Find somebody that's going to like you for who you are. And brothers, sometimes we're guilty of this. The things that we're asking for, we need to be able to give as well. So if we want a woman to work, we got to be able to come home and work and do some things around the house as well. We can't just kick our shoes off and snap our fingers and think that she's supposed to have the energy to rip around and do all these things. We gotta take some of that burden off of her as well. We're each other's soulmate. We got each other's back, and that's how it should be. Peace.